Right.
So the guy, why do you have so many pumpers? What's the point?
I've got spares just for when I slide it into a ditch. We took the Corolla home so that we can do more work on it. A lot easier, so I can finally put the new ECU in and loads of other stuff and...
Put the exhaust back on.
Well, someone, as I was driving on, someone didn't hold the exhaust, so it caught on the floor a bit, and I thought, oh wow, the car's got a bit louder all of a sudden, that's weird. And yeah, the exhaust has just clean fell off. That's another job I can add to my list. Put the exhaust back on. But yeah. What I mean.
And I've been chillin', watching the ocean with you. Baby up with a slow motion crew. And we up in our clouds when people change, but not us. And we just chillin', kicking it, kissed by the sun. Could be soaked to the skin in the mall soon. I know she got the good vibes when seasons change, but we're the same. Even if I lost all my money, the zero runs deep, honey. And I don't need to speak a single word, 'cause you got me holding, holding. Even if my jokes aren't funny, my tongue tied up on it. And I don't need to speak a single word, 'cause you got me holding, holding. 'Cause you got me holding, holding. 'Cause you got me holding. And I'll be running, possessed by a low, low voodoo. Fired up like a wolf on a full moon. And we're stuck in a la la land. The tides will turn without us. And I'll be killing time like I might be a cartoon. Take it in real life like haiku. I know we got the good vibes when pieces fall right into place. Even if I lost all my money, the zero runs deep, honey. And I don't need to speak a single word, 'cause you got me holding, holding. Even if my jokes aren't funny, my tongue tied up on it. And I don't need to speak a single word, 'cause you got me holding, holding. 'Cause you got me holding, holding. Cause you got me holding. Play me like a bass guitar. Simmer down and mess me up. Tripping like I'm Jimmy at Woodstock. Drive me around in your red Ford. Shivers down my spinal cord. Oh. 'Cause you got me holding, holding. Even if I lost all my money, the zero runs deep, honey. And I don't need to speak a single word, 'cause you got me holding, holding. Even if my jokes aren't funny, my tongue tied up on it. And I don't need to speak a single word, 'cause you got me holding, holding.
Right, so I know it's a video on my phone, but I just wanted to make a quick progress update on the Corolla. Stripped loads of stuff out, got the Det 3 in. I'd need to wire in the launch control button, and I still need to wire in my map switch. I'm waiting for that to come in the mail. Basically, it's like an on-off switch, so I can switch between two of the maps that I'm going to make. One of the maps is going to be a power map. It's like go fast NA at the moment, and then when I probably going to turbo it over the Windsor, I reckon, I think. I'm going to run it NA for now, and piggyback mode on the Det 3. Yeah, I've literally just got it set up now, so I'm trying to do like a base map sort of on it. Obviously, it's got the 4 EFT injectors in it, which is why I've done the -50 everywhere, just to get it started normally without, because I mean, at the moment it idles like this. start, and obviously we don't want that at the moment. So starting at -50, then once we start to like need more fuel, or once we want more fuel, then we can chuck more in, I guess. But that's where we're at the moment. I've got the map sensor wired into the analog thing, and it's also got its own like bar 2 point, what is it, 2 point something bar sensor on it, so it can read boost as well, but it also reads a bar into vax. I've had to unplug the back of my vacuum gauge to rob that connection from it, and I've like teed it off in the engine bay. But I'll be able to clean it all up once I've ordered some little bits and bobs off eBay. The battery's too flat to actually start it at the moment, so I'm just sort of doing little things and then pressing make maps permanent. And once I can get a new battery, or once I can charge this one up a little bit more, this battery's absolutely fucked that's in it now. It's completely knackered. I'm surprised it's keeping all these lights on, to be honest, for now. But yeah, it won't start the car. It's just absolutely flat. I've tried it a few times. It cranks a little bit and then just goes ugh. But it all seems to be working so far, touch wood, apart from obviously you can't start it because my battery's flat. But once I can start it and confirm that it's all sort of, you know, it'll start the car, that's cool. It's got like the crank sensor and all sorts going through it. The crank sensor, what else has it got going through it? The crank sensor, oh sorry, the crankshaft position sensor. I also put the map sensor through it, and I think that's basically it. I found out where the tacho is. There's actually a tacho, there's a wire for the tacho, so I can use that for that, so it maybe gives it a more accurate reading. Because the one in the engine bay, I mean, to be fair, the one in the engine bay might end up splicing off this anyway, so I mean, it doesn't really matter, but yeah, it's cool that I could actually find it in the wiring diagram for the ECU, or like the actual pin out, I mean. But yeah, the Det 3's all in, basically, apart from the two buttons, like launch control. Oh, launch control this is going to be, so basically you hold it down, and it activates this that I'm doing. Launch control. Once it's straight piped, I can put some ignition retard and fuel enrichment in it, and it'll proper bang and maybe even spit flames and shit. But for now, this'll do just to give it a nice little like wop 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 when you hold the button and you like rev it. It'll need a new clutch, I reckon, though, because this one's probably in its factory and it's on 95,000 odd miles. So yeah, but yeah, I just thought I'd make a quick update video on the Corolla. I've not really posted much about it since it moved here. We're actually at my house now, where the Ibiza is, just so that I can do stuff like this, because if I was at my garage right now, I wouldn't be able to see jack shit. It would be pitch black, and I've just got a lot more access to the car, really, because it doesn't matter if it doesn't start now, because it doesn't have to move anywhere. Whereas if I pulled it out of my garage before and then did all this, then it didn't start, I would be absolutely fucked. And it's like, it was a proper stress on the back of my mind whenever I was working on it outside, that what if it doesn't start again? What if I can't get it back into the garage? What if I have to leave it outside? And it's like, yeah. So it's here now, and it's got a car cover and everything, so it's all protected. But yeah, we're making pretty good progress on it. So once I've got this sorted out, once I've got a new battery and stuff, I should be able to hopefully, fingers crossed, get the car started and running maybe. And I can actually start tuning this. And my Harry, who I'm talking to, he's an absolute legend. He showed me how to make proper pops and bangs, and like I might even get it to spit flames. I mean, when it's on a straight pipe exhaust, it probably will be able to spit flames and shit. But basically, like I think it was in the ignition table, when you're at about from about 4,000 odd to about 2,000 odd, you don't want it anywhere near idle, but near the end of the vax somewhere. Basically, you've got to take it out for a run, and when you let off the throttle after you've gone quite high up in the rev, so it goes into the overrun down the side. Once you've done that, you can see which column it'll like basically scroll down one of these columns, he said. The actual, see this here is the live tracking of the map sensor. So that's what that sees. So basically this, when you're driving, will go down here, it's all live. It'll go down one of these columns. So once I've found out which column it goes down when it's on the overrun cycle, like when it's actually letting off and everything, I can retard the timing. I think it was retard. Yeah, retard the timing loads in like all of the columns, and basically it just makes it spit flames and bang loads. So that'll be mint if I can get that working. With the map switch, I'd make one map that's fast, and I'd copy the map onto the other one, but I'd make it also bang and stuff, so that I can have a fast map just to drive around on, and a chavvy fast map just to like thrash it about and just bang its arse off. But yeah, hopefully you enjoyed this little video. I will have an update out on the Ibiza very soon as well, because there's some stuff going on with the mapping for that I really need to talk about, because obviously I've not spoken about it in the video since you saw the dyno video of it. There's nothing wrong, well, I mean there is something wrong with it, but it's nothing major, and it's going to get fixed very soon hopefully, providing the shop that did it actually opens back up again because of all this COVID shit that's going on. That's my little update on the Corolla on what's going on. It's all like stripped out and sat on the driveway, and yeah, I mean if you follow my Instagram you'll be able to see more of this anyway, like more frequent updates than you see on my YouTube. It's on the screen now, but yeah, so I'm probably gonna finish up here anyway. So if you click F10, I think it was F10, yeah, that basically just saves it to the Det 3. I really just need a new battery really, so I might just buy a cheap one off eBay. I think a replacement one for this is about 40 quid, so I might just get a replacement one and just do that for now, because obviously eventually I would like a boot battery, but obviously that's just a lot more wiring to do when I just want to get the car started and confirm the Det 3 works. So I'll get a replacement battery for now, just to confirm the Det 3 is actually sound and there's nothing wrong with the wiring. Then I can put all the interior back on. Well, I say all the interior, literally the centre console is it. And I can wire up the buttons, and yeah, that'll be mint once that's all done. I'll do another update video once I've got it started and running, and then I can hopefully take it for its MOT, because it's very close now. It just needs a passenger side brake caliper, because it's sort of seized, binded up a bit somehow, so it sort of sticks a lot. But also, this is the brake pedal, that is the floor. So it's got a lot of air in the system that needs bleeding out, but I'll do that after I've put the new caliper on. So after I've done the caliper, I've got loads of .4 brake fluid, so I'm going to do a full sort of flush and bleed, whatever you call it. Put the exhaust on properly, because yeah, putting it on the driveway, the exhaust literally fell off. And yeah, pretty much that's more or less the whole update. And I've also got a short shifter ready to go on here once I can figure out how all this actually comes apart. I did have a good go at it the other day, but I just can't figure out how this ball part comes out the middle. So that's sort of on hold for now. I mean, it's nothing major that I need to do to get the car MOT. This is something I would like to do to install. I'd like to install the short shifter, obviously, because it's a lot shorter throw, so it's less of like rowing a boat when you're changing gears and shit. But yeah, I've got a few things that I need to go on eBay now and buy and wait for. I'm still waiting for loads of things anyway, but yeah, I'm going to stop rambling now. But cheers for watching this little update video on the Corolla, and hopefully you enjoyed it. Hopefully you're doing alright through this COVID stuff. Yeah, see you in the next video.
And we just chillin', kicking it, kissed by the sun. Could be soaked to the skin.